Welcome, Avenger. Your presence honors me.
Hey everybody, Darmonkey here, back with another Diablo II Resurrected video. Today we're going to take a look at quests. There's a bunch of optional quests in Diablo II that can add a ton of power to your character. The quests can be completed on each of the 3 difficulties. If you do all the quests that I covered today, you'll walk away with 12 skill points, 15 stat points, 60 to life, and 30 all resist. Those are huge boosts to your character's power. I just want to take a moment and thank my subscribers here on YouTube. I really appreciate your support. If you enjoy this or my other videos, please like and subscribe so you can get notified to my future videos. Okay, let's take a look at the quests. First quest we're going to cover is the first quest in the game, the Den of Evil. I'm sure you've done this quest. It's super simple. Run out of town, follow the path, and locate the Den of Evil. Go inside the cave, murder all the monsters. When you kill that last monster, sunlight. You've cleansed the Den of Evil. Great. Port back to town, head on over to our friend Akara, talk to her, and she'll reward you. You'll get 1 skill point, as well as for each difficulty, you'll get the opportunity to respec or reset your stats and skills. These are free. You only get 3 of them. Alright, moving on to Act 2. The first quest of Act 2 is Radament's Lair. For this, you need to go to Sewers level 3 and kill Radament. If you don't have the waypoint to Sewers level 2, you can just start by entering the sewers at the southern tip of Lutko Lane. Head on into the sewers and navigate your way down until you get to level 3. On Sewers level 3, run around until you find that ugly dude Radament, kill him, and collect your Book of Skill. This quest grants you +1 to skills, and again can be completed on each of the 3 difficulties. Super easy skill points. Next, we're going to jump to Act 3. There's actually 2 quests in Act 3 that we want to complete, and these are easy ones to miss. So I'd recommend that you go back and make sure you've completed these on all 3 difficulties for all of your characters. The first quest is the Golden Bird. And for this quest, all you have to do is head on into the Spider Forest, run around until you find the first unique. Usually you'll find a unique monster pretty quickly. If not, you can always close out and start a fresh game until you very quickly find that first unique. Slaughter that monster, grab the Jade figurine, port back to town, head on over to Kane, talk to him really quick, run on out to the docks and talk to Mashif. Then you're going to have to run all the way across town to talk to Alcor, talk to that punchy bastard, step back for a moment, talk to him one more time, and he will give you Potion of Life. Quick and easy way to add 20 points of health to your character. Complete this in all 3 difficulties and you've got +60 to life. Next up, Lam Esen's Tome. For this quest, you need to head to the Kurast Bazaar. There are 6 random dungeons in this section of Act 3, but Lam Esen's Tome is found in the Ruined Temple. And the Ruined Temple always spawns in the Kurast Bazaar. So run around, explore the bazaar until you find the Ruined Temple, head on inside. The Ruined Temple can have a lot of monsters, so be careful, particularly on Hell difficulty, that you don't get overwhelmed. Explore your way through the temple, and you'll find the podium that has Lam Esen's Tome. Grab the tome, get out of there, head back to town. All you have to do then is head on up and talk to Alcor one more time, and you will be rewarded with 5 stat points. Complete this on all 3 difficulties, and you get +15 to stats. The next quest we're going to cover is in Act 4, called the Fallen Angel. This is the Izual quest. Head on over to the Plains of Despair, run around the map until you find that big, blue, ugly ex-angel. Go ahead and smash in his face, talk to his ghost, and head back to town. Head on up and talk to Tyrael, and you'll be rewarded with +2 to skills. Complete this in all 3 difficulties, and that's a whopping 6 skill points. Easy. And finally, we're to Act 5. We're going to cover the Prison of Ice quest. This is the quest to save Anya. You're going to take the waypoint to the Crystalline Passage and find the entrance to the Frozen River. Explore the Frozen River, and you'll eventually find Anya. She'll be guarded by a bunch of abominable snowmen, including Frozenstein. Dispatch those monsters and talk to Anya. You'll then take a portal back to town and talk to Mala. Mala will give you a potion that can thaw Anya, Head back to the frozen river and free her. Once you come back to town, talk to Mala one more time, and she'll reward you with the Scroll of Resistance. This adds plus 10 to all resists. Complete this on all 3 difficulties, and that's a sweet 30 all resist. There are a couple bonus quests that I want to cover. The first one, Act 4. This is the famous Hellforge Quest. To complete this quest, you have to have a Mephisto Soulstone on the difficulty that you intend to do the Hellforge. So if you don't have one, go back to Act 3 and kill Mephisto. To complete this quest, use a waypoint and head on over to River of Flame. You can kind of backtrack from there until you can find the Hellforge. You're going to need to kill Hephasto the Armorer, and he will drop the Hellforge Hammer. Pick that up. Head on over to the Hellforge. You're going to have to make sure that you have your Soulstone in your inventory. Throw that on the forge. Equip the hammer. Smash it. And see what you get. You're always going to get at least one perfect gem. Usually some additional gems. And then you're going to get a rune. Each difficulty has a range of runes that it can drop. This quest is definitely worthwhile to do on Hell. It might be worth your time on Nightmare as well. It's super easy to get done on normal, so you could always come in to get the perfect gem. But the biggest thing that you're going to hope for is going to get a sweet rune drop on Hell. Hell can drop between a Hell rune and a Gull rune. In this video, just while I was recording this, I got an Is rune to drop, which is the second highest rune that can drop. That's a pretty sweet drop. And the final quest that I want to cover is from Act 5. It's the first quest, and it's called Siege on Harrogath. This is also known as the Larzuk Quest. So to complete this quest, all you have to do is kill Shenk the Overseer. You can get to Shenk by either using the Frigid Highlands waypoint if you have it. Otherwise, from Harrogath, you can just head on up the mountain, dispatch Shenk, and head on back to town. From there, all you have to do is head over to Larzuk, talk to him, and you'll get your reward. This quest gives you the opportunity to socket one item. You can either use that on a white item to give it the maximum number of sockets, or you can use it on a set or unique item, which is probably the more valuable way of doing it. And in that case, it will add 1 socket. You can socket your unique helm or your body armor to further power up your gear. One little added benefit to completing this quest is it actually cuts your vendor price in half for potions. And that completes the list of optional quests that I want to cover today. If you think I missed something or have recommendations to other players, please add it in the comments below. We'd love to hear your tips and tricks. Get out there, complete these quests, get those sweet bonuses to your player, and then get back to the grind. Thanks a lot for watching. And if you found this video interesting or helpful, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And, as always, I will see you in Hell.
Farewell.